Hi everyone, I'm super excited to tell you where I am at the moment. I'm at the Adelaide Entertainment Centre. It is Wednesday, October the 18th, and Paul McCartney is going to be performing in a couple of hours, and I've been lucky enough to score a ticket. When I first heard that Paul McCartney was coming to Adelaide, I wanted to see him whatever the cost. Well, that's not true. It wasn't whatever the cost, but I'm really lucky that I didn't have to work out what was the cost, what was the not going now, or because that's way too much. Luckily, I was able to score a ticket. I know a lot of people haven't, and it's only about 8,000 people, I think, that are going to be here tonight watching. I'm so excited, so pumped, ready for this. Have been all my life. For those that know me, I've been a Beatles fan, a big Beatles fan. In fact, when I did my first open mic gig, it was all Beatles songs. It's probably the only band that I have listened to all of their albums, and so for me to be able to see Paul McCartney is just a dream come true. I think I might get emotional because I have gotten emotional at concerts before. Big confession, and judge away if you want, but when Fergal Sharkey performed in Adelaide, I might have shed a tear or two about Fergal and tried to get as close to the stage as I possibly could. Look, in my defense, I was only 17 and very stupid, but hey, Paul McCartney, I know that this is going to be the most amazing concert that I'll probably ever go to. I don't know how much I'll be able to show you of it. I'm going to try, but obviously, you know, I'll do what I can. It's just going to be magnificent. I am getting a little package, a VIP type pack, so hopefully I'll show you that. If at the end of the night I'm not completely exhausted, I'll tell you all how it went. I am going to try and be good and not scream out all of the songs. One, because, you know, the people next to me didn't pay to hear me sing, but also the choir that I'm in are performing on Sunday, and so I have to make sure that I don't just belt out songs and completely lose my voice. Otherwise I won't be able to sing on Sunday. That'll be bad. But anyway, Adelaide Entertainment Centre, I'm here to see Paul McCartney. And so, yeah, can't buy me love. See you guys. Hi everyone, it's 11 o'clock. Sir Paul has left the building, and oh my god, that was the best concert I've ever been to. It was fantastic. He played for nearly 3 hours. It was not long enough at all. I could have just sat there and listened to him forever. So I'm still in the car park because I figured it'll take me a while to get out. It's a school night, but you know, I'm so hyped up after that concert. It was amazing. I did cry. I cried the first song, Can't Buy Me Love, and I'm thinking, oh my god, I'm in the same room as Paul McCartney, who wrote this song and a slew of other songs that I just love. And I'm getting even teary now just thinking about it. And then I sang along with him, and I'm thinking I'm in the same room as Paul McCartney and I'm singing with him. And then later on, I harmonised with Paul McCartney. He didn't know that, but it doesn't matter. So for me, what a great night. Now, I've taken a whole pile of footage. I don't know how it's turned out because, you know, I only have my shitty little camera phone. But hopefully I got some good stuff to show you. There was some beautiful moments, some beautiful songs, some great pyrotechnics. It just had it all. It was, I don't have enough superlatives to say how fantastic this concert was, and definitely worth every single cent. I've still got to show you what I got in my goodie bag. I'll try and do that when I get home. But for now, I think I'm just going to have a bit more of a cry about how wonderful that was, and what an amazing experience to be able to see Paul McCartney playing Beatles songs. And I'm never going to forget it. Never going to forget it in my life. See ya. So the only ticket I could get for the Adelaide Entertainment Centre was a VIP pack where you get a bit of merchandise and then you get your seat. So I didn't really care about the merchandise at the time, because I just thought, I want a seat, I want to be in the concert, and this is the only way to do it. But it's actually quite decent stuff. So you started off with, you got this beautiful tote bag, and it is a decent tote bag as well. It's really strong. This thing's not going to fall apart in a hurry. So I'm really happy with that. Then we got the obligatory lanyard. And I did see some people wearing theirs, and so it does. It has Paul McCartney got back on there, and the VIP, so everyone knows that you're a VIP. But then on the back it says no entry to venue without ticket, no backstage access, not for sale. So I mean, even if someone did try to get back, you know, it's really useless. Anyway, it was nice. There was a little jewelry box, which, you know, I'll buy you a diamond ring, my friend, if it makes you feel all right. No, it was a little pin that looks like a guitar. I'll take it out because the shadows are there. So it's a little pin with a guitar and Paul McCartney. Whoops. Family heirloom now. Yeah, so, and it's got his signature on it. Which way? Yeah, that way. I don't know if you can see that. Try and, there we go, Paul McCartney's signature. So yeah, so that was nice. Then we also got a milk bottle, not a milk bottle, a water bottle. So this is plasticky and with a screw top corky thing. Now it did come in a box, and it does say it's an organic bottle. It is made from 100% sugarcane mass, and the lid is made from 70% wheat straw and 30% PP. I don't know what PP is. If anyone knows what PP is, anyway. The screw cap is made from natural cork. So there you go. So what's what you'd expect Paul McCartney to give out. And then the last one was a Dock and Bay towel. Now these are one of those quick dry towels, 100% recyclable, and it's got the actual Paul McCartney got back on there. So these towels, I do already have one of these towels, and I can tell you they are fantastic. It's come with a little bag and everything, but yeah, these towels, they dry really quickly, and they dry you really quickly as well. So I am super stoked to get one of these. This would be fantastic. So that was the goodie bag. Now, so after the concert, I sort of told my sister and brother-in-law, for those who've watched previous videos, you would know Zelda and Chris, and they didn't get to make it to the concert, but they worked out that the second concert in Sydney still had tickets. So because I talked this up so well, and the reviews about the Adelaide concert were so positive, they've decided they want to go over to Sydney and watch it. And they invited me along, so I'm going to do that as well. So next weekend, heading over to Sydney to go see the concert and then stay overnight and then fly back again. So the next bit that you see may have some stuff about Paul McCartney and the Sydney concert? It may not, because for this one, because I did take a bit of footage with my camera for the Adelaide one, I sort of figured, oh well, I might just sit back and enjoy the show. So I'll get maybe some bits and pieces of it. I'm not too sure. Okay, so I also forgot to mention that I got there was a flyer for Meat Free Mondays. So it's about having Meat Free Mondays. Now I know my friend Leah, she was doing Meat Free Mondays. I think she does a few more days that are meat free. A Meat Free Monday aims to raise awareness of the detrimental environmental impact of animal agriculture, industrial fishing. Encourage us to help slow climate change and conserve precious natural resources. So there you go. That's Paul McCartney and his two daughters, and they're promoting Meat Free Monday. The other thing I did do is that wasn't part of the bag that I got, but I did get a program, and I love it. It's got a shiny cover to it, and a shiny back as well. Oh, it's just fantastic. And I haven't had a good look through here yet, but it's got all the history of Got Back and Paul McCartney and what he's done, and I'm looking forward to having a good read of that. So that was everything about the Adelaide concert now, I think, unless I'm forgetting something else, and then, you know, who knows. Bye. Okay, we're near the end, and you're probably wondering where all the footage is that I said I took. Well, funny thing happened. I put it all together, and there was some footage of Paul and the band, and me singing quite loudly and maybe not in tune at points. And I put it all together, put it up on YouTube, and it said copyright. And I panicked and went, what the hell? And so when I looked it up, I think because I had music in there, so that wasn't my music, or I hadn't attributed it, it flagged in YouTube. So I quickly took it down because I shit myself that Paul McCartney was looking at my vlog and was about to sue me. And so then I took it all down. So I've done a little bit more editing, and so the footage isn't there, but hey, what can you do? I understood. I think at the time I did think, I don't know if I'm going to be allowed to take a new footage, but everyone was. So again, it's just not going to make it onto the vlog. So I hope you've enjoyed the still shots of Paul McCartney and me rambling on about how much I enjoyed it. And if you were lucky enough to go and see Paul McCartney, I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. We certainly had a ball in Sydney, and the concert was just as good as what it was in Adelaide. I did put a couple of comparison shots in, so of the Adelaide Entertainment Centre, how it was just a smaller amount of people compared to the larger Sydney Allianz Stadium, I think it was, just next to the SCG. Much bigger crowd. And it just went off just like it did in Adelaide, so I was really happy about that. It did make me think about musicians and bands and music that you listen to a lot, and I know that I said earlier that the Beatles is probably the only band that I've ever actually listened to all their albums, and I did think, look, if all the music was to disappear and you could only have one artist's music for the rest of your life, who would it be? Who would you quite comfortably listen to? And for me, there's no doubt it's the Beatles. I could listen to the Beatles for the rest of my life. And quite frankly, I have been listening to Beatles ever since the Paul McCartney concert. It's now getting into Christmas, so at some point I'm going to stop and just belting out the Christmas songs on Spotify. But it does make me think, you guys that are watching this, if you could only pick one band or artist to listen to for the rest of your days, who would it be? Feel free to put it into the comments below. I'd be really interested to see. That's about all from me for now. Paul McCartney was just such a wonderful experience. I'm so glad I got to do it, and I'm so glad I got to do it with Zelda and Chris as well. Hope you've enjoyed watching this, and we'll see you again next time. See you guys.